I don't think anyone's ever accomplished this before, but say you activated AUTORUN so you can go take a nap. Could you successfully cross the entire Fortnite map? At first, this seemed incredibly easy. If I hit an obstacle, no worries. AUTORUN would just push me around it. But unfortunately, this challenge wasn't always that flexible and automatic because most of the time, obstacles were extremely stubborn. I'd get stuck on them and then they'd become an entirely failed attempt. Therefore, randomly choosing a position and direction to AUTORUN in wasn't ideal. In fact, there's no limit to the amount of diverse runs you could choose from. So to find a route that successfully wrapped around unavoidable obstacles, I launched Photoshop in hopes of calculating routes. First things first, I highlighted every single obstacle on the map, ranging from large mountains and buildings to minuscule trees and rocks. Next, I highlighted safe zones like roads and rivers in white and blue, and ultimately this hour-long highlighting session would help emerge possible routes. For instance, a majority of my routes fixated on the center of the map because it was open and clear, as opposed to the left and right borders of the map, which were either too mountainous or woody. An hour later, I had settled on just 4 routes, but not more, because I thought I'd crack this challenge open easily. But oh boy, was I wrong. None of my 4 routes worked, all because of these smaller objects. They were basically invisible on the map, so when I was highlighting, I didn't account for them. So now, these routes were dead ends. Maybe walking the other way on these routes would change something? Maybe? No? Okay, nothing worked. My ego shattered. Was this already the end? Just when it started to feel like that, my sister walked in like the freaking president to join me on this challenge, and she started choosing routes for me out of nowhere.
Wait. Anarchy Acres. Around there.
2.
To do all the way to Fatal Fields.
What's crazy is that these random routes weren't even garbage. They were genuinely majestic routes, one of which caught my eye, running from Anarchy Acres to Fatal Fields. Although imperfect, this route felt most ambitious, but every tweak, like shifting, angling, even reversing, led to nothing. Maybe this route wasn't meant to be? How about creating more routes? Every single one failed, miserably. Perhaps reversing routes, changing angles? Still, no success. 4 hours straight into this challenge, and I was beginning to lose hope. Maybe auto-running across the map wasn't possible? At this point, I was exhausted from precision. I chose random bus paths to run along, searching for a lucky route I hadn't seen before, and that's when I saw it. The Anarchy Acres to Fatal Fields run again, but this time it moved along a different angle. Previously, due to my angle, I used to move left of the center mountain, pausing at the congestion of Salty Springs. However, now, the battle bus filled my heart with motivation to retry this route, this time moving right of the mountain instead of left. So I got to work. But landing right on the bus of luck was problematic, as anticlimactically, I still moved left into Salty Springs. But now, I knew what to look for in Alter. Take 2, I shifted the endpoint slightly rightwards in order to change the angle, and luckily, it worked. I was actually moving right of the mountain, but then I got stuck. It sucks, but it's pretty obvious what needs to be done next, as during take 3, all I had to do was shift the endpoint further rightwards in order to intensify the angle and ultimately overcome this center mountain. I locked in my position and angle, took a deep breath, and began auto-running and also sleeping. This was very weird, but for the first 2 minutes, my route was free of obstruction. So as I jog freely on this beautiful afternoon with the warm breeze and my majestic mohawk, take a moment to consider subscribing to the most unique Fortnite channel out there, answering your wildest questions and keeping your curiosity sparking. Anyways, back to the video. If this wonderful day couldn't get better, now I was taking a nice little bath in the clean waters of Loot Lake, free of any obstacles, until I tripped over this evil tree, ruining my perfect day. This day got even worse when this mountain started bullying me, but I overcame, bro, very easily. All jokes aside, I was actually extremely relieved to have passed that, because for the first time, I wasn't continuing this run at Salty Springs. And from here on, the only remaining concern was this mountain, otherwise known as Granny's house. Call this the final boss because this was a straight up battle. The slow movement across this mountain gave me chills. I was praying this mountain wouldn't hinder my sweet jog like other times. And no lie, I spent 2 minutes fighting this final boss. The emerging blue sky on my left side was like a miracle. It meant I was free. And so I gave this final boss one final kick and walked freely to the end. Or would I be able to? Because this storm was the real final boss. Placing a 100-second timer on my HP bar. I'm definitely cooked, right? Now I was screaming at every tiny obstacle that slowed me down. 40 seconds left and I still had over 200 meters to go. The anxiety was building. I hit a few other obstacles before reaching the final destination. 10 seconds remaining and oh crap. Which epic employee placed this car here? Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, I basically made it. I basically made it. I mean, if I kept walking, I would have been through, right? That's it. And there you have it. It's possible to cross the entire Fortnite map, even in your sleep. So what did we learn, kids? That no matter how much you calculate, life will always throw surprises your way. You can't foresee the future, but you can mold the future, so long as you remain consistent and committed. If you love this video, you'll love my other ridiculous challenges. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and peace out.